Hey, what's going on? Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here, my name is Dakari Carter. Today I just wanted to give a quick little breakdown as to my new YouTube setup. I actually just moved a few weeks ago, so the past few weeks I've been figuring out where in my apartment I wanted to film and how I wanted to light it. So this is the overall concept of what I'm going for. I kind of wanted to do a mini BTS type of film set where you can kind of see what's in the frame versus having my body only in this blue background. I know that's a look too, but I wanted to go for something a little different. The reason I chose to do this look is because it actually adds more layers to the video. It just makes things look a little bit more visually interesting versus giving your eyes only like one or two things to look at the whole time. So I'm pretty much broke this down into 4 different layers. Layer number 1 would be this key light here, which is the Aputure 120D Mark II. For those that don't know what a key light is, it's basically the main light in your video. So I'll show you what it's doing and how it's changing the look of this video. So I'll turn this off. Okay, so as you can see, my whole face is kind of a lot darker. This whole front area is darker, and so you obviously need some light from the front to be able to add some light to your shot. So we'll put that back on. I have 2 other lights here on the side. So one of them is another Aputure light. This is the AL-M9 light. It's basically like a credit card size LED light. It's dimmable. You can add color gels on it and kind of change the look of it, but I have it pretty much on its like daylight color setting right now. So this is actually shooting right past me. It's lighting this a little bit. So as you can see, if I get closer to it, you can see the shadow, but of course if I come closer this way, the shadow disappears. So that's lighting that, and then it's giving me a little bit of light here, so let me show you what that one's doing. I'll turn it off and just kind of break this down piece by piece. Okay. All right, so that's what this is doing. As you can see, it's mostly hitting just here and then a little bit on this side, and then it kind of ends at this point. So that's what that light is doing right there. Okay, so let's go over to this other light here. So let me switch really quick. Okay, so this is, I look like a straight up silhouette, but this is a good representation of how you kind of break lights up and how it all comes together. So this here is another Aputure AL-M9 light here. This one is, as you can see, lighting mostly just the side and still hitting this blue background. You don't have to light the background, but it looks a lot better when you do. It just makes it pop a little bit more and look less dull. It looks more polished, so that's why I chose to light that. And then as you can see, sorry, it's like the opposite side. So as you can see, it's lighting this side of me and kind of like falls off at around the same point. But that's what that's doing. We'll put all of these back on so you can get an idea of everything all together. Cool. So now we're back to the normal setup. So as you can see, all these different lighting pieces add a lot more texture and interest to your shot, and it all just kind of comes together. Now it does take a lot of time and tweaking and really studying to see how you want something to look. When it comes to lighting, you can light things a million different ways. I literally could just have one light right here and call it a day, but I wanted it to be a little bit lighter, not too moody. If I wanted to change it up, I definitely could. For example, I'll show you what it looks like without those 2 little lights. It still looks cool, but it's just a different mood, so I'll show you right now. Okay, so this looks pretty sick. I think this is dope if I wanted to go for something a little more serious and kind of cool or whatever. This is a really cool look. I think this is awesome for, I think the white balance completely changed, but anyway, it's okay. This is a cool look if I wanted to just kind of have an interview style look. This is kind of what you do. You do like one light. Typically you'd have like a key or hair light kind of hitting the back right here just to separate me, but this is a vibe too. So if you wanted to go for more of a cinematic kind of dark and moody but fun look, this is an option. But like I said, I wanted to go a little bit lighter on the mood and not go too dark for the vibe. So I'm gonna put everything back on and kind of wrap up this video. Okay, so back to the normal setup. All right, so as you can see, lighting completely changes everything, and I just want to kind of to break down how I'm filming my videos and how I'm at least lighting them, because There's a lot of important elements to video, but lighting is the most critical. I could use a cell phone video and make this still look good, but if there's no lights, it doesn't matter if I have a $50,000 camera, it's not going to look good at all. So, hope you learned something. I definitely have a lot of plans for creating more content in the future, and so if you do have questions or if there's a video topic that you need help with or you want me to dive into, make sure you leave it in the comments, and I'll definitely be sure to consider it and make sure that I either answer your question or feature it in an upcoming video. So if you're interested in using any of the equipment that I'm using for my videos, you can definitely check out the links in the description below. Those are my affiliate links, so I do receive a commission if you choose to make a purchase from those links that I've included, or any other products from Amazon.com. So thank you so much for watching, and if you do want to connect with me on social media, all of my Instagram and Twitter handles are below. So catch you guys later. Peace.